Hello, my name is CarX82, and welcome back to my GregBlock series. In between episodes, I have just been kind of storing up some energy here to run my blast furnace. As we can see, I am really going through my annealed copper. I'm producing annealed copper extremely fast. That's about a half a second, a quarter of a second. So yeah, definitely love how this is going so fast. The only problem is I'm draining power like crazy. Yep, draining power like crazy. So can't run this very fast or very long. So I'm just kind of letting this make a few items here, and the reason am I out of... Oh wow, I am actually out of titanium. We'll just get some of this going. The reason I am making all these items here is for centrifuges. Some aluminum cables. And I want to get some what am I trying to say here? I want to get helium plasma is what I'm going to be using to start out with on my fusion reactor. So helium plasma, I need deuterium and tritium. So deuterium is just hydrogen, like a 1 to 4. And then the tritium is a 1 to 4 on the deuterium. And it's a 1 to 1. So I'm thinking so if I need equal amounts, but I get a quarter of that, would I need like 4 of these centrifuges producing deuterium and 1 producing? Is that what I would need? 4 to 1? Because that would be, yeah. No, would that? I don't know. I'll have to kind of feel out the... So that's 8 seconds. And this is 8 seconds. So these are going to be doing at the same time. So I'm not going to be producing enough deuterium. It's just going to, as soon as I have 160, it's going to get turned into tritium. So I would need... I would have to figure out the ratio, maybe like 8 to 1 producing or something like that. So let's see. How do I want to do this? Alright, I have 19 channels there, which is plenty. Do I want... I'm going to have to feed this into the centrifuges. Do I want this part of this whole setup, or should I... They don't have a processor assembly in this, do they? No, that has not been implemented. I could do... Well, they're medium. It's a medium voltage. I'm just going to have to kind of fiddle around with ratios. I'm not... Yeah, because if I do 4 deuterium, it'll all just turn into the... I won't have an excess of tritium, right? Because it'll produce 160 once and then it'll immediately get used. So I would need like 8 to 1, I think it would have to be the ratio. Interesting. Yeah. Because I need to upgrade my... You know, I could actually just cheat this a bit, now that I'm thinking about it. Because I was thinking... to do the 16 coils for my... I'm going to need like 256 tungsten steel. And then it's going to have to cook 128 of this. It's going to have to cook 126 tungstens. It's going to have to 126 steel, 96 vanadium. But I'm actually thinking I could maybe cheat this and just borrow the coils out of my fusion reactor. I'm not using it right this second because there's 32 coils in there. I could just borrow them, and maybe I'll do that. And then I'll use that to cook the Nequata alloy up, maybe? Yeah, let's do that. I don't think there's anything else I need for my fusion reactor. Or I could just put them on the electric blast furnace and then cook some more of this up. I mean, this feels a little bad, but... I don't want to... How do I want to do this? Maybe from the inside? Feels bad that I'm tearing down my fusion reactor here, but... I am just... Alright, how many is that? That's 7. I guess I'll just put these back. Or why don't I just... For now, I'll just do this, I think. I need 6 more. So 1, 2, 3. Alright, there we go. And then... Alright, I have energy hatches. Anyway, I will worry about this when the time comes. So I don't... Yeah, I just don't need it right now. So I'm just gonna... Yeah, anyway. I could even... As I get more... power in my batteries, I could actually even just produce more quests. I will eventually. But I think... For now, that's fine. And this will be able to boost the Nequata. So Osmeridian, is it? Was it 1 to 1? I can't remember. I think it's 1 to 1 with Argon, isn't it? Nequata. argon, and you get 2, so that's pretty good. So in theory, this should work. All right, there we go. And it's using a lot of power, but relatively quickly, so I'm going to put these coils in here. And there we go. And 2 of those. Input hatch. Now, in theory, I should be able to do that. What's it doing? Yeah, the Naquato takes longer than the other one. But this should be able to get me... Yeah, it's doing it. Look at that. Well, yeah, that's going down pretty quick. Yeah, in theory. This one is bugging me. I don't know why that one keeps doing that. Yeah, the Naquato takes forever. And there it goes, the Osmiridian. So technically, I mean, I don't need those superconducting coils there. I mean, they are the best. I could technically just do it with the Naquato ones. Maybe I'll do that. That's probably what I'll end up doing. I'll probably just do these. Or even these. I don't even think I need these. That... Oh, I don't... Yeah, maybe. There might be one more. I'm guessing there's another quest down here after I get these. I don't know. But that is those. Those are my centrifuges. Which are not going to be enough. Yeah, I made 3. But that's not going to be enough. Anyway, so let's do... one of those. And the wire mill. The Quada alloy wires. Definitely feels pretty good that I have these. I mean, this is the best alloy in the game, Naquato alloy. So let's just, I think I'm just going to leave that there like that for now, I think. And if I want this UV hull, machine hull, which is the whole reason I want to do this, I need 4 of those with the UV machine casing, which is, are those osmium or osmium? It's only osmium. That's osmiridium. Let's do 1. I got almost full on that, but yeah, I think I'm going to do the Naquato coils on here just so I can do the alloy. I don't need the superconducting because I'm going to need those. So osmium, oops, this is osmium. Yep. Turn it into a plate. Fortunately, I am skipping a bit ahead, crafting the UV machine holes, but oh well. Alright, so molecular assembler, UV machine casing. We'll get that going. I guess I should do these, I guess. I mean, I have tons of space. Is that right? Yeah. So then 2 of these will equal 1 of those. And this should, in theory, give me the UV. Let's see, UV machine hole. No, that's not what I want to do. This is what I want. So UV plus 2 of those. So I need 2 of those. And then this. I just gotta wait for this to finish crafting. So still relatively fast though for osmium, unfortunately. Like I said, it's just draining power like crazy. So I want to get all these plasma generators set up. Now eventually what I'm planning on doing is, we look at the plasmas. Plasma turbine fuels, so helium plasma is like the first. You can do nitrogen, oxygen, iron, or nickel plasma. Nickel plasma is the best, so 16 millibooks of nickel plasma lasts for over, what is that, 5,000 something seconds. What is that? So 89, that's 89 minutes. Is that right? Yeah, 89 minutes. That will last for 16 millibuckets, will last 89 minutes. Obviously, it'll go faster because I'm not going to be generating 32. I'll probably be on ludicrous voltage, so it's going to lower that amount. But we're talking 60 millibuckets lasting like a super, super long time. So that's what I'm planning on doing. Whereas we look at the helium plasma, it only lasts 2 minutes. But it's one millibucket, so I don't need to produce a lot of this stuff. So that's 125 millibuckets, so that would be 125 times this from one craft. So I definitely don't need to be producing a lot. But since it takes so long to go through this, I can have a whole heck of a lot of these. I can have, 15 plasma turbines feeding off of one fusion reactor, which is what my plan is, to really ramp up my power production here. Alright, so did that finish? Yes, it did. UV machine casing. So one of that. And we shall put it in here. I have a dedicated one with Teflon in it. So there we go. So I actually updated that. Did it unlock? Or I think it's still locked, but let's see. Progression line. Yeah, it's still locked. It should be like right here. And I think it's locked behind circuits. But there is machine hull assembler. I'm assuming it's going to be this one. Alright, but there is the UV machine hull, other than the top of the line one, which we will make just for fun. This is 8 neutronium plates. But the problem is these, there's really no use for them. So energy machine hull, I can do these. But there's really not any use for them. But anyway, I will make that just for the heck of it. But for now, we have the UV machine hull. So we're partially there in getting all the different parts. Just a lot of tungsten steel this is going to cost. So I'm going to start crafting up the circuits that I'm going to need. I'm probably going to have to get... I'm pretty sure the casing is locked behind the crystal processor mainframe. I'm pretty sure this is what the quest is. The UVH is locked behind. But let me craft up some centrifuges and see. Let's get our plasma production going. Okay, so I have done a couple things here with my centrifuges. Placed a bunch in a row, and I think we'll test this out and see how this goes. I'm not entirely sure. So I'll export that into here. And that should feed these. I'm just gonna do this. I still haven't quite decided if I like this. It doesn't feel great, but I don't know, we'll see. Let's see. Import buses. Export. So there is my export. It's going to be on that one. Then I have all those. Just exporting this deuterium. Now I definitely need some acceleration cards on this. And I need speed upgrades. These are so annoying to make since cells don't work. And then this interface doesn't, you can't click on them with stacked items, like stacked fluid containers. I need some more lubricant. So I just give that 16 buckets, and then that'll make, I think, 4 buckets of lubricant, and that should give us the speed upgrades. Alright, to exhalation, there's my exhalation cards. Okay, that's actually going pretty dang quick, to be honest. I already have 7 buckets of deuterium. The problem is, how much power is this using? That is No, we're still going up quite fast, actually. And once we start getting plasma generators online, this is going to go even faster. Okay, so I think we need to do that. Which obviously is emptying this out way too quickly. So we need 2 of those. Alright, so there we go. Although, now that I'm thinking about it, I don't think I'm producing enough hydrogen. I have this going. Yeah, I have this going constantly, but I don't know. We'll see. So I have the 4 producing deuterium. And then I'm going to have the last one. And get to it. Isn't it deuterium? Did I mess this up? Deuterium, tritium. What is going on here? Why can't I click on that? Okay, so that is the thing. Is this bugged? Let me relog really quick and see what happened there. Alright, so that was a bit weird. I don't know. Not quite sure what happened there. But there we go. It is producing tritium. I don't know if it... I don't think that fell through. It might have, but I thought I was pretty close. I didn't even see it drop. So I cheated a new one in. Because that felt a bit buggy. Alright, so it looks like I'm definitely producing more deuterium. Well, not necessarily, because I had extra, didn't I? Okay, but that is... I just gotta see if this is producing excess, which I'm not pretty sure it's not. But we shall see. Okay, so now that we have this going on, what is the... Yeah, I'm still producing a positive energy here. EU protect, so that's good. I'm running a bit low on naphtha. So, I mean, I produce a lot of this stuff, but definitely running low. And I'm starting to run low on methane, so I'm probably going to switch that over to LPG. And let the methane kind of build back up. But it's definitely going through it faster than I can produce the stuff. Okay, but that is going to be the helium plasma for me. Now I need to produce the turbine, all the parts to the turbine. It looks like... Yeah, it looks like I'm producing more deuterium than tritium. Okay, so I'm just going to leave that to go for now. And just kind of let that tick up. So let me let me work towards this. I want to see if I can open up the quest for the UV machine hull as well. Okay, so I have gotten all the stuff, I think. Just double check. Yeah, I got all the stuff ready for the mainframe. So there we go. That should give me the crystal processor mainframe, which should I'm hoping open up the UV age, because I am really starting to struggle with power. Obviously, my blast furnace is using way more power than I am producing here. I know that. And I'm actually using LUV machines here too. I have 2 of them going, so this is using tons of power. But yeah, I definitely need to start getting these plasma turbines up. I did notice when I was creating the deuterium, when I originally looked at it, I saw 8 seconds. So I was like, oh, they're the same. And then I realized this one's MV and this one's LV. So the deuterium is actually overclocking. So annoying. Yeah, the deuterium recipe is overclocking, so it's going faster. And that is the reason I have 116 buckets of deuterium and 21 of tritium. I turned it off for now because I don't know how much I'm going to need. And I was running a whole bunch of centrifuges and using power. Okay, so there is my final mainframe. Super circuit. There is the recipe. So that is the entire crystal line now I have. And hopefully yep, there is that, and it does look like it completed that. And we can actually get that. So that is age 9. I'm just cruising along here. And there is the large plasma turbine, which is actually relatively easy. It just needs 30 turbine casings, a turbine, and then 3 hatches. And then we can start really churning out the power, hopefully. But that will be for next episode. So thanks for watching, and have a good one.